are watching Platinum Northwest TV News. Good evening and thank you so much for joining us. I'm Philadelphia Mangoeng. Let's take a look at the leading top stories. First up, the Northwest Department of Education hosted the 2024 ABC Motsepe Choral SASCE.Biden this past weekend, and the Department of Social Development addresses gangsterism in the Makwasi Hills. In the business news, we take a look at the second business ignition session that was held in Madibogo, and in the sports news, we take a look at some rugby and athletic news. We begin here. MEC for Education in the Northwest Province, Viola Mutsumi, graced the 2024 Provincial ABC Motsepe South African Schools Choral SASCE.Biden competition held at the Mabato Convention Center on Saturday. During her address, MEC Mutsumi emphasized that the entire department should support this initiative.
SASCE, it has proven a lot to say that as the Department of Education, Rona, we are multitasking. Ga re focus fela mo classroomong teacher a tshwere tshoko a ruta bana. Re batla go ba expose, re batla go bona gore talente e ba e fitlhileng ke efe. Because it does not mean necessarily that ha ngwana a tsena mo classing they are given in terms of talent all of them. That is why through this particular event we are able to identify for as much as this particular learner is lacking here academically, but when it comes to the pina, the choir, and so on, why excel? Then why not exposing such a talent to people outside? And then also to our artists, especially the Northwest artists. We've got learners who are able to sing. Re kopa go ba bona ba feature in their albums so that the principals are able to generate income from that, because there's talent here. Why taking people from outside the province, whereas we do have talent in our schools? So through this SASCE, people have now, they understand what does the Department of Education stands for. I can't wait for the 7th of August. It's unfortunate that date clashes with the 8th of August, where we'll be having our NTA. But as the MEC of the Department of Education, when it comes to support, we have to be consistent. Those teachers and learners who will be advanced to the next stage, who will be representing the province nationally, they need our appearance. Just to say to them, to say that rena le lona, re tshepa mo go lona, ebile ra dumela gore ha le boa, province ya rona is going to be one of the provinces tse leng gore tla bo go buiwa tse ding.
Many schools were invited, including Makasana Secondary School, Motlotlong Secondary, Ramo Tsere Secondary, as well as Kibonang Secondary School. Now Kibonang Secondary School from Mafikeng obtained first position in the TTBB choirs category. They performed the prisoners' chorus dressed in the prisoners' attire. Ms. Neo Mokanu is an educator and a choir conductor at Kibonang Secondary and explained where this attire comes from. Let's take a look.
Hi, good afternoon. My name is Neo Mokanu. I work at Unit 14 at a school called Kibonang Secondary School. This kind of music is very inspiring, it's healing, it builds the souls, and it also gives hope to children and their parents who've been struggling. So the kind of song that we've been presenting today is Prisoners Chorus. Prisoners Chorus is a song about prisoners being in prison for quite a long time and then having that little hope of maybe one day being released. So hence the attire. We had to stay in theme to show that these are prisoners by letting them wear our orange overalls and me, of course, as the prison warden.
No, thank you, ma'am, and we wish you all the best.
Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you. We are going to meet in Randburg, isn't it?
I hope so.
Thanks.
You're welcome, sir.
Okay.
Now, Kibonang Secondary School has won themselves a ticket to compete at the National SASCE.Biden Championship from the 7th to the 10th of August to be held in Randburg. In other news, embarking on an anti-gangsterism awareness campaign to address the issue of gangsterism in the Department of Social Development visited Reabona Secondary School in Wolmaranstad to conduct an engagement sessions with learners and parents on the issue of gangsterism. An increase in teenagers joining gangs has been recorded throughout Makwasi Hills, which is proving to be a nightmare not just for parents but the community at large. Highlighting the purpose, Ms. Mangi Mabe alluded how the session is to offer a platform for the teenagers to freely discuss and share information on reasons as to why being part of a gang is seen as a response to social ill factors they come across. SAPS, Dept, DCS, Makwasi Hills Municipality and the Department of Education were part of the stakeholders that formed part of this campaign. In more news, Northwest Premier Lazarus Kagiso Mokgosi has, in his capacity as the chairperson of the Provincial Council on AIDS, wished the Northwest delegation well as they leave for Germany to attend the 25th International AIDS Conference. The Northwest delegation, led by MEC for Education Viola Mutsumi and MEC Susana Janji of Social Development, will attend the 25th International AIDS Conference in Germany from the 22nd to the 26th of July in Munich in Germany. Now, the primary collective of the conference is to advance the HIV response and share innovative and scientific method in accelerating access to HIV services to all people across the world. As the world's largest conference on HIV and AIDS, it brings together scientists, policymakers and healthcare professionals, people living with HIV, funders, media and communities to further develop strategies aimed at fighting HIV and AIDS. In international news now, United States President Joe Biden has dropped out of this year's presidential race, bowing to pressure from fellow Democrats who feared that his poor performance in the June presidential debate with Republican candidate Donald Trump, among other episodes, would render him less than appealing to the U.S. electorate. Biden has ended his reflection bid and endorsed Vice President Kamala Harris to succeed him. Biden said that he will finish his term and will address the nation this week. Harris said that she was honored to receive Biden's endorsement and vowed to earn and win the nomination. She could be the first black woman and first Asian American to lead the ticket of a major political party. The Biden-Harris campaign has amended filings with the Federal Election Commission to declare her a candidate, a move that would give her access to campaign funds. It remains unclear whether Harris will become the nominee or what process the party will take to select an alternative. And with that, let's now take a look at the business news. In the business news, on Friday, the second business ignition session hosted by the Logic in partnership with Janchi's Boerdery took place in the Black Rock Resort in Madibogo village. The event, under the theme Nurturing Entrepreneurship in Rural Communities, brought together various small, medium and micro enterprises from across the province to discuss critical challenges they face. Now, our team caught up with Aratlo Municipality Mayor Councillor Matlomola Jafta on the day. Let's take a look.
Very much. Our importance and the significance of our office being part of this prestigious gathering in Madibogo today is that many prominent business people have been invited in this gathering. Now, it gives us an opportunity, as well as all the SMMEs and the NPOs that are within the jurisdiction of our municipality. It gives them an opportunity to have access to information and knowledge on how best can they build their businesses, on how best can they manage their businesses, and the impact that is going to do on the municipality is that we are also going to have an opportunity to tap into that knowledge as a municipality, so that we can also come up with plans and strategies on how we can support our SMMEs that are within our municipality. So that is the importance of us or our office being part taking full participation in this particular gathering.
So could you just take us through your collaboration with the organizers of the event? Are there perhaps plans to expand and maybe reach other places outside of Madibogo?
Actually, as I was sitting inside there, something crossed my mind, and I was just talking to myself to say, actually, we need to have this event annually, and as a municipality, we need to take part in this event, not just as invitees. We must take event as the co-organizers we must take part as the co-organizers of the event, because I'm telling you, this event is magnificent. It's a very, very good event that can go a long way in helping us as a municipality dealing with unemployment challenges that we are facing, dealing with the slow pace in which our economy is growing. Now, through these events, through these initiatives, we can be able to grow our economy at an envisaged rate, because at the moment our economy is growing very slowly because there's less economic activities that are taking place in our municipality now. Collaborating and partnering with a logic will take us very far. Hence, I'm saying, as I was sitting inside, that idea crossed my mind that we actually need to be co-host. We must just not come here as invitees.
Refiller of Black Management Forum gave advice on market research for upcoming entrepreneurs, while Thabo of Banda Professional Accountant also shared some insights.
Basically, it means that you need to look at what is it that you are tendering on. Basically, the goods, service, or infrastructure. So goods and services, your products, your items. Let's, for example, sitilo or a bottle of water. So what you need to do is you need to get the understanding of what is this water, what type of water do they need, for example, and where are you going to get that specific item that they have been required. And then once you have the distance where you are going to get it and how you're going to get it and what exactly do you want to get, the design of it, even the bottle itself, how is it going to look like? We are talking about infrastructures. We do the very same way. If it's a school, what kind of a school? Do I want a single phase? Do I want a double phase? Where is it? Is it in a village? Is it in a township? Is there water? Is there, those type of things. So that is basically your market research. You are familiarizing yourself with the product or the service. Once you have done that, then you can tap into the market to say that this type of thing, how much does it cost? Yeah, how much does it cost? Does it cost 2 rand? Does it cost 10 rand? And then for me to get it to where it has been required, how much will I need? Then that summarizes your market analysis. It means now you know what exactly is being needed, how do they want it, when do they want it, and why do they want it. And then now you can package it in a nicer way and present it. But you cannot present if you don't know what is it that you need to present.
So for those that don't know Black Management Forum, just let them know briefly about your organization and how can they reach out to you, maybe on social media.
Okay. Black Management Forum is a platform for young people. It develops managerial skills, professionals. It just modifies us, it moderates us, it gives us platforms whereby we can learn and expand our professions. For myself, I'm a procurement professional, meaning So then I need platforms like this ones whereby I get the opportunity to do consultation and my presentation skills, my managerial skills. How do I manage my time? How do I do my presentations and so forth? So basically just take us to the market again to say this is how your market works and this is what you need to do as a professional. So you can register as an individual, and if you have a corporate company or whatever, foundation, even NGOs, you can register the company itself, so that you just get this opportunities and the teachings as to how you need to conduct yourself, conduct your business, conduct your organization. So it's a great platform for young people just to get in there and work towards being that ideal leadership in future. Yes.
And we can find you Instagram,
Facebook. There are WhatsApp groups for each and every province. So we are there on Facebook, we are there on Instagram, and we are there on X now. So you can just find us there, Black Business Management Forum. That's where you can get us. Yes.
My main aim to be here, as you know, like the guys, they are my clients. I'm doing their books and all that. So we are passionate about for the SMEs. Our main goal is to make sure that the SMEs are compliant. The regulations are changing now and then. So it's our job to make sure that these guys, they get compliance with CIPC, with SARS. We can name them all to avoid the penalties and all that. With us being here today is an issue of making sure that we grow our book, because we are looking at opening a branch I've already got clients in Rustenburg, Delareyville. So we are busy opening our satellite office in Taung. From Taung we go to Delareyville. So basically, if you look at Madibogo and Delareyville, it's just a space of about 30 minutes. So hence we are here to make sure that we increase our book and we assist the SMEs. Yes.
So for those that want to reach out to your organization, are you available on social media perhaps?
Yeah, we are available, and Facebook you can catch at is Banda Professional Accountants. We are available in WhatsApp. My number is there. Our office number is there, and our office is there. It's in Vryburg. And then I'm not so sure about Twitter. I'll have to ask my media manager. He's based in Joburg. He's the guy that's doing all our Facebook pages to update our website and all that. But yes, we are available. Most of our guys, we are getting them from social platforms.
Thank you.
Yes.
Mr. Bakang Bojang was the organizers of the event, and he took us through the challenges faced when bringing it all together.
Gompieno re mo eventing e re bitsang a business organization e re tshwere mmogo le ba Junkies Border. Re tshwere event ena ka ntlha ya go lemoga matsapa a le gore batho ba rona ba magae ko magaeng ba kopana le one mo godiseng dikgwebo tsa bone. Ba lla go segolobogolo go na le kgang ya gore ba lla ka access to market gore ba ise di-product tsa bone outside the country le gore ba rekise mo nageng. Seno se ile gore go nne le delegation e tswang ko Namibia e na le rona tsatsing la gompieno go le ka go bula ditšhono tse ene gore di ka ungwela batho ba rona ba dikgwebo gore ba kgone ba neelane ka dithuto tsa bone tse ba ka kgonang go di rekisetsa naga e kontle e tshwanang le Namibia jaaka bana la rona gompieno tsatsing la gompieno. Go ne go se bonolo go fitlhela mo tirong eno, segolobogolo re dira ka tlhamalalo re sena maboregi, ga gona sponsorship se re se kry-ileng go tswa ko go ope, mme go na le dithuso gale le gale tse le gore re ka tswa re di-grade. Segolobogolo motho e leng gore o re thusitse go heta ke batho bano ba Black Rock Resort ba e leng gore e rile ga ba bona ka go nna thata dilo di gana go kopana ba tla mo go rena ba nna tiro e tswelela pele go sa kgathalesege seemo gore se eme yang, re tla bona gore tla di thusa yang, re tla bona re ka le neela holo yang facility tse di tlhokang gore le kgone tiro e tswelele pele. So ba re thusitse go le thata ba tsena mo teng. So sa bobedi se leng gore ne le kgwetlho mo go rona ne le gore ga ne re lebelela ka Mantaga ditekete tsa rona di sa tsamaye ka mo re ka gopola ka teng. Ticket sales tsa rona di simolotse go gola ka Laboraro ga banna ba rona ba Namibia ba sena go tsena mo gae, di a gola ka lebelo gape maabane ga ba le moratlou ka gona le ditekete tse le gore batho ba di reka ka bontsi. Mare ga go ntse yalo ne re setse re na le dipuisano le masepala re ba kopile gore thusang di SMME tsa rona tsa mo gae gore audience e ntsi e leng hane e ne ya mo Ratlou re ka se ka ra tshwara tiro mo Ratlou re be re na le audience e ntsi e tswang ko ntle e sa ngwe le bana ba mo gae meyara ya ka moetelepele wa masepala netefatsa gore makhanselara otlhe a ko masepala ba nna teng the troika yotlhe nna teng meyara ka sebele o na le rona the senior officials tsa masepala di na le rona mo tsatsing ya gompieno ba rekile ditekete ba rekela di-SMME ditekete gore ba re thuse go nna hano yaanong go ne go se bonolo mme go ne re itlhile mo se re batla go se fitlhelela
yaanong ke bone go na le ka ntle ga meyara go na le di-enterprises tse dingwe go tshwana le bo Banda Attorneys go na le Black Management Forum le tse dingwe ya ka lo di sosa le di hitlheletse yang kgotsa ke di-relationship tse gale di le gone
motho wa ntlha ga ne re tla ka mogopolo o re mo sositseng le ke Renitong re mo fitlheletse ko Facebook a ne a postile ke monna mongwe ba re Lungane ra Mmaledi jaanong rile ha re mmona a mo tlotlomatsa ra go gena ra lebelela profile ga go ne sena kamano yep ke ne ke sa mo itse nna tota ka re ke mo setse mara ke ne ke sa mo itse le go mo itse ke bone profile ya gagwe ke a kgatlhega ka thata ka nako ene le ka nako ile ka around April ke ene motho wa ntlha ke ile ka mo romela malaetsa ke mara ke Retong bagolo ba go tlhoka re na le mogopolo re batlang go tsenya tirisong ga ka ra kgona o seyo re fe go ahead ke ene motho wa ntlha o rile a re ile sena go kry-a mogopolo wa event a re ke mo teng monna as long as bua ka rural development as long as bua ka SME development as long as bua ka go thusa batho ba rona gore ba re ba ntshe mo mathateng a nang le one which is tlale re buang ka one botlhoka tiro re buang ka one ke mo teng e rile sena gore fa go ahead a re ke mo teng ka ile gone re simola re bua le banna ba bangwe mme ga ra ba seka hela re tshotse matsapa re lebeletse gore ke a re kreye batho ba ileng gore ba na le seemo se ne gore ba itsagale e seng hela mo Ratlou mara ba itsagale tiro tsa bone di a bonagala ke ka mo re gogileng banna ba tshwana le borre Banda professional accountants re tliste di boeledi re lebeletse ntlha e ba gore gantsi go na le thulano e di-SMME mo dilong tsa semolao ga ba re dilo ka tsela semolao a re bitse banna ba molao re ba tlise mo teng re tlise Black Management Forum ka gore gantsi ba lebeletse ntlha ya di-business ethics re batho ba rona ba tshwana le gore ba ithute go dira business ka tsela e siameng ra bitsa banna ba Black Management Forum ba tla go tsana le rona le banna botlhe ba rena le bone so re ba biditse re itse tiro tse ba di dirang mme gape go nona le kgang ya gore re ne re kopane le bone mo di Farmers Day tse tlhola re di attend ka kra re kopana le bone kwa re simola re itsikisisana re itse gore mang o dirang ke re tla lemoga gore banna ba go motseng wa rona ra go ba tlhoka e be re ba goga ba tla mo go rona mme ke batla go netefatsa gore mo go bone botlhe ga gona opo re tle re ra kholo tse pedi re bulelana gangwe a dumela re bua le ena gang ga gona opo itlileng a nagana gabedi mo baneng botlhe jaanong ke batla go ba gola le bone rile ga ba kry-a pitso ga se ka ba nagane gabedi ba rilela ba re mona we re mo teng tswela pele ka tiro ke ka mo re leng gompieno thank you khona.
In more news now, Northwest Premier Lazarus Mokgosi will tomorrow table the 2024-2025 budget vote and policy speech for office of the Premier before the Northwest Provincial Legislature. In his speech, Premier Mokgosi is expected to outline policy priorities and initiatives that Office of the Premier will lead in an effort to build a capable workforce and accelerate service delivery. And on to the story now. The two-part system has cleared another hurdle ahead of its implementation come the 1st of September. President Cyril Ramaphosa has signed the Pension Fund Amendment Bill into law. The Act mandates funds managers to make the necessary administrative preparations for the profound changes from September 1st. Funds will be split into the vested and the savings pot too. 2/3 of the funds will then go into the retirement pot, while 1/3 goes into the savings pot. And this is where members can make one withdrawal per year. And that's all from the business news. Up next, we get the very latest in the sports. In sporting news now, Springbok wingers Nkosi faces a potential career-ending doping ban after reportedly testing positive for the use of banned substance. The 28-year-old who won the Rugby World Cup with the Springboks in 2019 was missing from the Cheetahs match day 23 for the Currie Cup clash against the Bulls at Loftus Versfeld this weekend and may already have played his final game. Nkosi was tested by the World Rugby along with 3 other Springboks in May this year. his A sample reportedly tested positive for the use of anabolic steroids, which is mainly used by bodybuilders. If Nkosi B's sample also tests positive, he faces a potential ban of up to 4 years, and it's seldom the case that sample A is positive and that B sample is not. In athletic news, Akani Simbine produced a season's best 100-meter to run Noah Lyles close ahead of the Olympics. Now, Lyles, who won the world 100 to 200-meter titles in Budapest last year, clocked a personal best of 9.81 seconds in the Blue Ribbon event in London Stadium. Now, South African Akani Simbine timed a season's best of 9.8 seconds in the seconds, while Botswana Litsie Tebogo rounded out the podium with 9.88 seconds to match his own national record. Let's take a look.
Good start from Lyles. Also really wants Tobago. Tobago down the ball. Here comes Lyles. They're easing through. Going one net side. Simbine, but Lyles is going to take it. He was 9.80. And that is the third fastest time in the world this year. It's a season best for Lyles. And in fact, it's a personal best for Lyles. 9.81 is confirmed. That is quick for Lyles. And the win minus 0.3. That is going to help.
And that's where we're going to have to leave it for tonight. Thank you so much for watching. The team will be back again tomorrow evening. Till then, good night and take care.